Hi, this is an actual layer. This is an actual process. Follow along. I said 10. I'm not sure which one. I'll just start over from 10, I guess. So what I am doing now is removing. I had the black and the yellow going across the top, kind of giving it a high horizon line. That's the last work I did, as well as letting it drip down. And as I was doing that, I knew it wasn't the right thing to do. I kind of knew I was going to end up scraping it all back off, but I still had to go through the process of seeing it and knowing that, and then removing it. It seems laborious. It is, but it answered some stuff in me, and it helped me recognize something about what I was doing. So when I got to the point where I put all the white down and then added in this black and yellow, I did that black and yellow not as I, whoops, all right, I'm rotating my phone and it's telling me I can't do that. Anyway, when I did that, it was my head talking, not my intuition. So what I mean by that is I started looking at it and thinking, this is just a mess. This is just all over stuff going on. It's really messy. What are you going to do with this? And my head stepped in and said, well, give it a composition. And my go-to composition is high horizon line. And so, here I am. I create that, yet instinctively, intuitively, well, actually not even knowing that, I was ignoring it. I was completely ignoring any hold on, wait and see, listen to that voice down in the gut. I just went with my head, and that's why I knew it was wrong. Or as I was doing it, I was like, something's not right here. I know this isn't going to work, but here I am doing it anyway. So this morning when I did those, the knot part of the process, the knot part of the layer process, live shoot, it kind of came to me. I was like, that's what I did. That's what's wrong. This is what I'm going to have to do. So yes, here I am, scraping it all off. It's going to take me a while, so I won't have you on camera the whole time. But as a result of trying to remove all this, having put it all down and then now sitting here trying to remove it all, it's not going to be uniform. I won't have that all over, composed all together look anymore because I'm scraping off this black and yellow. It's going to look a little different, which is not a concern. It's just a statement I'm letting you in on, an observation I'm letting you in on. And I have a composition in mind, but I'm going to let it tease at me for a couple days. Tomorrow I teach a workshop, so this is going to get left alone for the remainder of today after I get this black and yellow off. And then tomorrow at least, before I can look at it again and see if what I think I'm going to do, and it feels right, what I think I'm going to do will be done. But first, what will come before that, after the scraping, is I'll call it correcting. It's correcting this area that will still show that high horizon line. All right, so getting right at it. Just to demonstrate very quickly how I remove in encaustic. It's no mystery. I take heat and scrape. But why I'm pointing it out is for two reasons. One, because in caustic you can remove and reduce. It's a beautiful thing. And then also because you need to be really cautious. It's a warm day here. It's really humid. So I actually have the ceiling fan going on over my head to keep the air moving and the temperature of the wax even, and actually get it to cool a little quicker so that I'm not gouging out my surface, which I'm actually doing anyway because I'm heavy-handed, I admit it, but I'm going to try. My intention is to gently scrape back so that I'm still left with my white paint and I can work back into it from there. All right. First, the heat gun. I need to warm the wax so that I can remove it. And I'm doing it section by section because I can't warm the whole surface and get at the whole surface all at once. It cools, obviously. That even might be a little too much heat for today. In winter, it might not have been enough. And then my beloved razor blades. Try not to use too heavy of a hand. And gently, over and over and over, clean the blade regularly. Come back and remove those layers. again, I'm heavy-handed. I get impatient. Yes, in this case, those are faults. So I need to watch myself. But I'm like, okay, that's enough scraping. Let's just dig this sucker off of here. But that's not the best motivation when removing these layers and wanting to preserve the one underneath. Like I said, I will go back and correct, for lack of a better word, correct this section of the painting so that I will return for the most part to an overall composition. I'll just have white with all that stuff going on underneath, and then create what I'm thinking I'm going to do from there. So today, the rest of today, all right, maybe an hour tops, is going to be about removing this. And then the rest of today is going out and painting the bare wood on my deck. All right, so it doesn't take too long. You can see I'm nearly down to that white layer in this area here. Well, can you see it? I'm nearly down to the white layer here in this section. There's still that black having incorporated into that white layer. And again, that's just, I'm going to have to work through that. And I'm going to have to work through it live. We'll get to that when we get there. All right. That's it for now. I'm going to get at it some more. I will share it with you guys once it's all removed and I figure out how to, as I said, correct it, fix it. If you haven't checked my site, there's all kinds of stuff going on there for April and May. And after that, who knows? We'll see what life looks like. Take it easy. Over and out.